Hey guys, Miss Watson here. Happy Friday. Congratulations on making it through another week. I'm happy it's Friday, and I imagine you are happy that it's Friday. Today we are going to look at polynomial applications again. We're going to take what you learned yesterday about area and perimeter. We're going to take that one step further. First, I want to warm up real quick with this just multiplying binomials. Okay, so remember when you're multiplying binomials, you need to distribute each term in each binomial to each term in the other binomial. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this 3x by the x. And I'm going to get 3x squared. Then I'm going to multiply the 3x by the 6. I'm going to get plus 18x. Then I'm going to take the negative 2. I'm going to do negative 2 times x, and I'm going to get negative 2x. And then I'm going to do the negative 2 times the 6, and I'm going to get negative 12. And what should happen is you should have two like terms there. Again, like terms are same variable and same degree. These both have a variable of x and a degree of 1. So I'm going to combine those two. So I'm going to have 3x squared plus 16x minus 12. And that is my answer. Okay, so what we're going to look at today is um, find the area of the shaded region. Okay, just the shaded part. So if I look at this diagram I have to the right, the shaded part is basically the green part. Okay, so um, I want to take that large rectangle. There's two rectangles in there, right? The large rectangle, and it's basically that area, except I have to remove the white spot in it. Well, that white spot is a smaller rectangle. So my strategy here is if I can find the area of the large rectangle, remove the area of the small rectangle, I'm left with just what's in green. So that's what we're going to do here. So the area of the large rectangle. So remember, area is just length times width. For our purpose, I'll call this one length, this one width. It's interchangeable, won't matter, but that's what I'll do here. So area of L, and I'm using L for larger, is going to be 3x plus 6 times 2x plus 4. Okay, and I'm going to distribute just like I did in the warm-up right above there. So the first two terms, and I'm going to get the area of the large is equal to 6x squared. And now the 3x times 4, I'm going to get 12x. Move on to the second term, 6 times 2x, I'm going to get 12x. And 6 times 4, and I'm going to get 24. And then I'm going to look for any like terms. These two are like terms. I can combine them. And now I have the area of the largest 6x squared plus 24x plus 24. Okay, not my final answer, but going to be used to determine my final answer. All right, let's move on to the area of a smaller rectangle. So for the purpose of the small, I'll use this again as my length. I'm having some trouble here, apologize. And this is my width. So area of the small is going to be 2x minus 1 times 3x minus 1. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and distribute the same way I did before. I'm going to get 6x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 1. Middle terms are like terms, so I can combine them. And now I have the area of the small is 6x squared minus 5x plus 1. Okay, now for the shaded region. I'm going to take the area of the large. So area of the shaded is the area of the large minus the area of the small. So my large was 6x squared plus 24x plus 24. Subtracted that my small, which was 6x squared minus 5x plus 1. Now, this I will tell you guys is the most common error that we see in this problem, okay, is that we're not doing the subtraction correctly because we don't intentionally put parentheses and we then forget to distribute this negative. Because you have to distribute that negative, what you're doing is you're going to change the sign on each of these terms, right? You're subtracting that entire thing. That's why I put it in parentheses, and then I make a point to show that I'm to distribute it. So now it's 6x squared plus 24x plus 24 minus 6x squared plus 5x minus 1. And now I'm just going to combine like terms. So I have I have an x squared, 24x plus 5x, plus 24 minus 1. Those are my constants. Well, the 6x and the minus 6x squared, those are going to cancel out. So I'm left with 24x plus 5x, so 29x. And then 24 minus 1 plus 23. And I'm just going to add on units squared to that. We don't know if it's inches or centimeters, so we just can use units. And that is our final answer. So again, that represents the shaded region. Okay, try the next one on your own using the same steps that we just went through. So hopefully you were able to get through this. We're going to start with find the area of the larger rectangle, then we're going to find the area of the smaller, and then we're going to subtract them. So the larger one would be 5x plus 8 times 6x plus 2. Oops, that should be L for larger. Okay. So I'm going to get 30x squared plus 10x plus 48x plus 16. Two middle terms are like terms, so I'm going to combine them. 30x squared plus 58x plus 16. Okay, move to the next one. Area of the small. So 5x times x plus 6. So area of the small is 5x squared plus 30x. Okay, area of the shaded. So again, area of the large minus area of the small. So 30x squared plus 58x plus 16 minus the quantity 5x squared plus 30x. Please don't forget to distribute that negative. So now I have 30x squared plus 58x plus 16 minus 5x squared minus 30x. Combine like terms. These two are like. And I get 25x squared. These two are like terms. So I get plus 28x. And then I still have a constant of positive 16. So 25x squared plus 28x plus 16. I'll add on there just units squared. And hopefully you were able to get that on your own. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Something happened here with my pages, but we can still do this. Somehow they got overlapped. But all we're doing here is, again, finding the area of the shaded region. So I'll do another one for you, and then I'll ask you to do the last one on your own. So area of the large, 5x plus 4 times 3x plus 1. Okay, multiply the first two. You get 15x squared. Multiply the 5x to the 1, I get positive 5x. 4 times 3x, I get positive 12x. And 4 times 1 plus 4. Look for those like terms and combine them. Oops. I get 15x squared plus 17x plus 4. Okay, that's step 1. Let's go to step 2, which is the area of the small. So it's going to be 2x times x plus 6. Distribute, say 2x squared, distribute again, plus 12x. And finally, the shaded region is going to be the area of the large less the area of the small, or the area of the large minus the area of the small. So 15x squared plus 17x plus 4 minus, in parentheses, 2x squared plus 12x. Again, most common error, which is why I intentionally put those parentheses there. All right, you got a negative here. You're going to distribute those to each of these. So 15x squared plus 17x plus 4, distribute the negative, minus 2x squared, distribute the negative, minus 12x. All right, I'm going to show this one slightly different, just because I know some of you guys might prefer it a different way. You can do this. You can say 15x squared plus 17x plus 4, and then match up the second set. So negative 2x squared, negative 12x, and add going down. So 15 plus negative 2 is going to give me 13x squared. 15 plus negative 12 is going to be positive 5x. And then 4 plus 0 is just plus 4. So 13x squared plus 5x plus 4. Add on just units squared, and we're good. Okay, try the last one on your own. So hopefully you're feeling good about this. You know the 3 steps in this, okay? So let's go through it. Area of the large is 4x minus 5 times 2x plus 3. Multiply out, you should get 8x squared plus 12x minus 10x minus 15. Look for your like terms. Combine them to get 8x squared plus 2x minus 15. Again, not our final answer, but a piece of the puzzle. All right, let's move on to the area of the small. So we have 3x plus 2, x minus 8. Distribute out, we'll get 3x squared minus 24x plus 2x minus 16. Look for your like terms. Combine them. You get 3x squared minus 22x minus 16. Another piece of the puzzle. Finally, area of the shaded. Take the area of the large, subtract the area of the small. We'll basically take the full rectangle, take out the white part, and we're left with the gray part, which is what we want. So 8x squared plus 2x minus 15 minus 3x squared minus 22x minus 16. Again, please remember to distribute that negative. Eight x squared plus 2x minus 15 minus 3x squared plus 22x plus 16. All right, find your like terms. These two combine to 5x squared plus 2x plus 22x combine to plus 24x, and negative 15 plus 16, those are my constants, combine to positive 1. So 5x squared plus 24x plus 1 units squared. And there you have it. Hope that was helpful, guys, and hope you feel good about it. Thanks.